Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. No Rap Cap Podcast, man. Number real raw shit, man. Audio dope, man. Podcast medicine, man. I'm talking about that high dose. You gotta have high tolerance to tolerate this shit. I'm telling you, man, you can't get this shit over the counter, man. You gotta come rock with us to get it.
Shit.
I go by Gas the realest.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, man. Here to motivate the nation. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts.
Man, we gonna motivate the nation,
facts.
man. That's what we gonna do, man. We're talking about, look, man,
Yeah.
this shit like a boomerang, man. That shit come back, you know what I'm saying? Real niggas come back, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what we doing, man. We got a special guest in the building, man. This shit turned out to be something different, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We got BG in this thing, man.
You heard me? Yeah, original hot boy, man. Shopper City representative, Louisiana landlord, man. You heard me? Heart of the streets, man. Yeah.
Facts.
Talking shit.
Big fact. You heard? Hey, BG, you already know, man. We fuck with you.
Nah,
That's
big
understood.
facts. Big
you know what
facts.
it is, man. Man, last time we had you on here, you had you was going into your freedom of speech and all that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And that did good for you.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. And I got a deluxe version for it dropping in like 2 weeks where I added like 7 songs to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a, you know what I'm saying? While you was on that, I might as well plug that.
Yeah.
Got the deluxe dropping in like 2 weeks, man. That junk gonna be,
What's
yeah.
what's like some bonus tracks, some shit you
Yeah,
added?
I added. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with Lil Wayne on there, Busta Rhymes on there, Juve on there. You know what I'm saying? Who else I got on there? I got somebody else on there, and I did a couple of records by myself. Just something to, you know what I mean, to keep it, you know what I'm saying, buzzing. Cause I got another album I'm dropping in about another month and a half. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just trying to like turn it up a notch.
Right. And man, you have been talking and shit, texting and shit. I've been getting some exclusives. Yeah, I've been getting exclusives.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I've been wanting to, you know what I'm saying? You know, you be needing people outside of your circle, you know what I'm saying, to put an ear on stuff sometime, like, you know, that's gonna give you that constructive criticism that you want, you know what I'm saying, and want to hear, like, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to, you know, make good quality street music, you know what I'm saying?
That shit
So
ain't
I was
easy,
like,
though, huh?
let me.
constructive criticism ain't easy.
Nah, it's cool. I embrace that. You know what I'm saying? Because it make you better for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. A lot of people can't take it. But
that's what I'm saying.
I definitely embrace it.
Nigga texting back right away when they gonna want to call.
Cause you hit me,
nigga get off a little bit.
You hit me back and was like, man, look, I like, and I respect that and I appreciated that.
For
Like
sure,
when
for
you
sure.
was like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Too
Woo,
represent-
I ain't gonna,
I know, too
yeah.
repetitive,
But you was
yeah.
like, man, nah, look, you know what I'm saying? Woo, do the woo. And I'm like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? He might be right. You heard me? You know what I mean? So let me go back in here. And, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, nah, that was
And you sent
that
me
was
one.
love.
I've been riding to that
And then,
one.
yeah,
It's
nah,
just
facts.
one
You was
I've
like,
been
oh
riding
yeah,
to
that's
that
it.
one.
You was
that
like,
one,
yeah. You was like, yeah, that's it. That's
like
it.
that
That
one.
one there is a goal. It's a
Yeah.
goal for sure.
Since you released freedom of speech, what type of feedback you been getting on it?
I ain't lying, man. The feedback been incredible, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the people I know my fans, my real fans been like, yeah, man, Jizzle back like he never left. Like he still sound the same. You know what I mean? Like he ain't lose his swag, he ain't lose his voice, he ain't lose his accent. Like, you know, the flow still
Right.
there. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody been. Yeah, you know, you have a few haters that be like, oh man, he washed up, you know what I'm saying, woo, whatever. But you know, long as the love outweigh the hate, man, I'm always good with that.
Yeah, you got to keep pushing forward.
Nah, big
How you
Facts.
feel?
Big
How you
facts.
feel personally? Like I'm coming with the same vibe that I left off of, or I'm getting there. I'm already there. I'm above it.
I mean, like, you know, yeah, I think I pretty much picked up where I left off, right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, motherfucker done, like, growed, like, a lot, you know what I mean? And seen a lot more and experienced a lot more. So, you know, got a lot more to, you know, talk about, right? Because I'm one of them rappers who's used to, you know, rapping about what he go through, you know, what he see, you know, just being a product of my environment, you know what I mean? So, you know, it come out through the music, you know what I mean? So yeah, my shit always be like pretty much, based on a true story, and then I might put a little, tweak it a little
Right,
bit,
right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right, yeah,
saying?
thanks.
But for the most part, yeah, it's just been, be jizzle being be jizzle, but you know what I mean, trying to just be a little bit more greater with it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you back down here for Essence Fest. You got something. You're gonna turn up in Thibodeau. Tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. I'm gonna turn up in Thibodeau tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn up in Slidell tomorrow, man. I'm gonna turn up in Lafayette Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple video shoots. Nah, it's Lafayette. Yeah, I got a couple of video shoots, you know what I'm saying, to shoot and things of that nature. So, I'm just out here working, man.
Speaking on the video, like you say, where we at, you know what I'm saying? We at where we at. It's gonna go down in a little while. The video they ain't gonna be in the scene when it's come out yet.
Nah,
but just speaking on that, just
Nah, I might put this joint out next week. Like, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna shoot it today, and I'm gonna have this. Well, I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow. I'm gonna get all the other, but by next week, this junk gonna be ready.
Well, I take that back. We should let this coincide with that then, huh? like we should wait. Whenever that, we should, that bitch will be.
I might,
you know
that junk Friday. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might, that junk. You heard me? Yeah, I ain't, man.
Oh, so.
This just a little, you know what I'm saying? Just a little blessing for the streets. You heard me?
Right. Yeah, they gonna go crazy. They gonna go crazy about this one here.
See, I'm a little blinded to what y'all. I know what you're talking about, but I'm a little blinded. You might have heard something I didn't hear.
Oh,
but you sound like you know. I don't know. I'm kind of blinded. I'm looking at y'all like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Yeah.
Nah. I got this female record. You know what I'm saying? That I got. You dig? And I got Brooke. Playing the leading lady, you know what I'm saying, in the video, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be real sexy, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real fly, you know what I mean? And, we definitely been it ain't no secret, we've been a topic of discussion, you know what I'm saying, in the city, for recently, ever since we, you know what I'm saying? And it's man, it's been been funny.
Hey, let's start right there
me?
since we on that.
You know
Cause we know her original name is Bodied By Brooke.
Nah,
that the last 72 hours, that ain't been her name.
Yeah, nah. She Bodied By BG. Nah, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? That's one of her AKAs. You heard me?
Known as.
You dig? Yeah.
So how? Cause people want to know about that, you people want to know you persuaded that happened, how that came about, when you seen, what your first thoughts was.
I mean, it happened. You heard me? It just happened. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it was bound to happen. You know when you're in jail, you know what I'm saying, and you josing, you know what I mean, and I had seen her in the Straight Stunting magazine. You know what I mean, I used to get my man to send me all the pictures of all the lit, you know what I'm saying,
right.
bras in the city and shit, you know what I'm saying. So, I had got some pictures of her, you know what I mean, and and my man was like, man, bitch, you gotta come home and get that, you know what I mean. But I came home, you know what I'm saying, they was in a situation, you know what I'm saying, I ended up in a situation, you know what I'm saying, but I had reached out to him and let him know, that I see him, you know what I'm saying, and, to keep going, you know what I'm saying, I'm following your movement, I like what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, and I kept it, like that, you know what I'm saying, just on some player shit, you know what I'm saying, and then...
You really wanted to smash the gas, though.
Hey, but jail taught me patience, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
Kind big shit.
Yeah. So, one thing led to another, you know what I mean? And, I guess, the situation, that she was in, fell apart, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What I had going on, kind of, fell apart, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, the universe, you know what I mean, kind of just, you know
Dealt
what I'm
the nigga
saying,
another hand.
pulled us together, man,
Right.
and you know, it's been
magnetic
it's,
shit.
yeah, nah, and you know, once we, you know, just, you know what I'm saying, vibed out and really just talked and really just kicked it and really just, you know, like felt each other out and shit. Like, you know, it was genuine.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
That's
It was
what's up. Nah,
genuine.
real shit.
You
What
know
about to
what
say,
I'm
man?
saying?
But for the people, you know what I'm saying, they got a lot of people that just feel like, man, there's a lot of hype, you know, it ain't real, things of that nature. That's, you know
Good
what I'm saying,
question.
like that's what they put out, like, man, that's
Yeah.
fake. They, you know what I'm saying, they doing it for the gram,
Listen,
and, you know.
man, I ain't even no Instagram type nigga, man. You hear me? Like, I barely even post, man. You know what I'm saying? I come up under the old law. Like, I'm old school. Like, I'm a dinosaur, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like less is best, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I think they say that in the 48 Laws of Power. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but like, you know, normally when I post, and then I've been home like, you know, almost 2 years now, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've never, you know, posted a female or let a female, you know what I'm saying, post
you.
me. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm the type of dude that, you know, just be feeling like everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? So, you know, when they seen, you know, her, you know, post me, and then, you know, seeing me, you know, stamp it like, they like, I guess, you know what I mean? That kind of shook them up, man, because out of my whole 20, you know, 30 years in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, all my, you know, BMs was a secret. Like, I ain't never had no public relationship, you know what I mean? You know, you had publicists and you know, people in your ear, like, you know, not wanting you to hurt your female fan base.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, feeling like,
certain
man, if you know, if they feel like you single, you know, they gonna love you and want you even more, woo. But you know, we in a different era, man.
Yeah,
you know what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
changed dramatically.
You know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, like I say, I ain't had no problem with it, like, cause I mean, it just felt so good, like we just vibed so hard, and just, you know, when we in each other's presence, like, you know, it just be a movie, man, and you know, it be fun. You know, I be happy, it be all smiles and jokes, and then, you know, it's all love,
No,
man.
I'm glad we talking about it,
You know what I'm saying?
and like in this form anyway, because it's like nigga not answering the nigga, but it's still like stamping, because I shouldn't even be a nigga to even be kind of like gotta justify my relationship with a motherfucker. That's what you saying, really, because I'm quiet. I don't even do that. But this was good to have, so a motherfucker like me started to question, like, this shit a game, this shit is dope,
man.
and
I
you
mean,
stamping it like this for real.
Nah,
You know what I'm
facts,
saying? It's
facts.
serious.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, you know, I'm in it for the long haul, right? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, life be life, and you know what I'm saying? Anything bound to happen, but, you know, as of right now, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got dreams, we got goals, you know,
That's what
we
it's
got a
about.
vision, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get a bag together, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, create memories and, you know, just to have some fun, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, love on each other, man. But, you know, the hate be real, man.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, man, when you at the top, man, like, you know, them haters' voices be echoing from the bottom. Like, you know, bitch ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, man, send them niggas a drink down there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga might put some piss in it, though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, you know it is what it is, man.
problem-
Nigga ain't fucked up about it, you hear me?
The problem I be having with niggas that try to tell me or try to dictate my moves but don't have an alternative for me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, big
trying
facts.
to dictate my moves, but you're not even helping me with an alternative.
Say,
you know what
bro,
I'm saying?
I ain't lying, but I mean, you know, over the years, man, I really found out and realized, man, that hate, like, is really a disease, man. Like, and a lot of niggas got it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, it might sound cliche or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But niggas like us, man, we need the hate, man. You know what I'm saying? To keep us motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, like, cause nigga ain't gonna never let a nigga be able to, man, I told you that nigga wasn't gonna make it, or I told you that nigga wasn't gonna do, nah, bitch, I'm about to show you, bitch, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, when a nigga hate on me, it just make me grind and hustle even harder, man. And I really be laughing at that shit for real, cause it be funny, man, cause I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Right,
you know
right. That's what it's all about.
And you know, I don't even be tripping on none of that shit for real, man. I got too much other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, too much other shit that I'm trying to accomplish. Like, you know, trying to secure these bags, like real bags, like, and these niggas, you know what I mean? Like, chasing, you know, clout on the internet, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, trying to run up a few followers so they could, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, bro, I swear to God, like I said, I'm still but man, this chocolate and shit, this, bro, that shit real. Like, you be having niggas speaking on a nigga, man, nigga don't even know a nigga, man. Like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, you don't even know me. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, yeah, nah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm a nigga that put on for the city, been putting on for the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, since I was a kid, man, like, made it popular to be, you know, from the 13th, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a small ward uptown. Like, you know, niggas be wanting to be from the 3rd ward to 17th, you know what I'm saying? Like, the 13th way back then wasn't cool to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did, but, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? You had some real niggas in it, you know what I'm saying? And then I start, you dig, and put that 13 on the map. You heard me, VL, Chopper City, like, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, so,
they got
you
niggas
know.
out here right now that's from our VL, from the 13th, that held you down. Like, the niggas, like, that held you down with your bid. The niggas from off of VL.
Man, listen, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had one up, man. The only, I ain't gonna lie, my little nigga Jig, you know what I'm saying, used to send me pictures and shit, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then wrote me a couple of times, but then he ended up catching his own bid, you know what I'm saying, going to the feds, doing like 6-7 years, you know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to Lil Reese, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she wrote me, you know what I'm saying, throughout my whole bid, like, and was there for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, emotionally, like, you know, whatever, however, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, really, you know, wrap their arms around a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, for the most part, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
How you look at a nigga that, like, cause you know, like you said, like, your shorty, she already had her social media presence before you even came in the picture, and vice versa. You had your own shit. So when you put that together, it's like some people who were saying shit about you before you got connected with her, and vice versa. Now they saying something about y'all as a whole since y'all connected. But y'all both started with y'all own movement. So you figure, like, if people were saying a certain thing about your shorty before you got with her, and then you with her and they respect you, that should come to a halt. If not, nigga, like, it's fuck you too.
I mean, you have some motherfuckers that's gonna, you know, respect it and be like, all right, I'm gonna draw the line right here. But then, like I was saying, you got the clout chasers that's gonna, you know, jump out there. You know what I'm saying? And still, you know, try to hate, you know what I'm saying, just to get some views, or, you know, get some followers, or, you know, like I say, man, like, this internet a
but
drug,
you don't look at
man.
a nigga like that's G if a nigga say they fuck with me, but talk about my shorty.
But exactly. Like, come on now, if you fuck with me, but you tripping on my like how you fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, damn, man, like, come on, man, enough is enough, man. Like, what is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that just go to show you, like, you know, you be having niggas that just don't be having no integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be freestyling for real. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it be sad to watch for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't even be tuned in like that. You know what I mean? I get motherfuckers, you know, motherfuckers be sending me shit, and I like, look, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't be having time. They're meant to be, you know, chasing the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, nigga got other shit that they work, you know what I'm saying, that's way, like, well, you motherfuckers can't much, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even understand.
Nigga be happy to trade spots with you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and that's what I be saying, cause they be still niggas, you know, in I mean, it be females in my DM, you know, it be females in her DM. I mean, niggas in her DM, like, man, like that, like, you know, you fucking with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I wanna shot, like, you know, niggas. And I get it, like, you know, like, war bad, yeah, you heard me, like, you know, they was already on a bumper, you know, before I come into the picture, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know, when a nigga like me come into the picture, you know, that make a nigga really turn up, you know what I'm saying, on the, but I'm so comfortable with, you know, what I'm doing and how I'm putting it down to, you know what I'm saying? I already know, like, man, you niggas don't stand a chance. Like, not while I'm right here. You hear me?
Do you get bad, or do she get sent, or do you get sent bad low about them? Like, about, you know, your partner? Like, meaning, like, you know, do Brooke get people trying to send her bad low about you to try to, like, expose, you know, like, he ain't this or he did that, because, you know, y'all live, y'all
absolutely.
Y'all got a long distance relationship. So,
Absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. She the type ain't even gonna make it long distance for long. You know what I'm saying? She the type of book on flight and be like, man, look, I'm on my way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pick me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you at the airport to come, you know what I'm saying? And that's so attractive and make, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, you did let me know you want to see me just as much as I want to see you. You know what I'm saying? And that was really one of the first things that really, you know what I'm saying, like, had me like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I tried to fly out, you know what I'm saying, to come see me, you dig? And she was like, nah, I'm book my own flight, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? You know, nigga in the head, bitch, don't, you know, when you gonna send me my flight information? When you gonna, you know, woo. And she bossed all the way up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first,
You think she's
man,
like
I'm
the
on
most
my
bossed
way,
up
like,
that you
first
fuck
class.
with?
Since I've been home?
That's what I was
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Like,
Hey,
ain't no,
a comparison?
nah, I can't, you know what I'm saying? She moved, groove, and yeah, she
was good about what y'all got is that financially neither one of y'all need each other for that. So, you know, for people that's like out there saying, man, that shit fake or this or that, like, nah, it ain't no benefit but us in it. Like, it ain't like I need her for nothing and she need me for nothing but us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I just think that's unique in its own way and cool. You know what I'm saying, bro? So
And it's ways that, you know, we could, you know what I'm saying, like, it's, you know what I'm saying, ways that I could help you, you know, ways that you could help me, you know, a lot of things that I could teach you. You know, it might be some things that you could teach me, but, you know, we could put it all together and, you know what I'm saying, we could go get the bag together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like if it ain't beneficial, it's artificial, man. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? So
do you look at y'all as a power couple right now?
I mean, we definitely got the potential.
In route.
You heard me? We definitely, yeah. Nah, we en route. You heard me?
Right.
We en route. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we've been talking. You heard me? And we've been growing and we've been building and we've been, you know what I'm saying? It's been all good, man.
It's been good, right?
It's been good. It's been good.
Me
It's
and
been
Meena be
good.
talking about, like, we having these conversations when we be podcasting by ourselves, especially like niggas and females relationship. Like, nah, like, it's me. It's something about me with that bitch. Like Meena was saying, like, it's so many people. Like, you ever said that? Like, why me? If all this shit in the DM like this going to her, they been on her bumper type shit.
Yeah, not facts.
When you come across, like, why me? What you came up with?
I mean, why not me?
That's the realest way to look at it right there. Why not me? Like,
I'm saying, like,
why me?
you dig,
I'm
like,
him, right?
yeah, like, I'm him, like, in real life, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, like, you play, like, come on, man, you date on your level. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you dig, like, come on, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bossed
yeah,
up shit.
man.
Date your
You know what I'm
ways,
saying?
nigga.
Come fuck with a legend, man. Stop playing. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me guide you.
Right,
you
right,
heard
right,
me?
right.
You
Nah,
dig?
real
Yeah,
shit.
now follow my lead. I got you.
Nah.
I like that, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like for what y'all standing for, you know what I'm saying, own it. Because when we had Brooke on here, Brooke spoke highly of you.
Yeah, nah,
and
I
then
saw
for
it.
to have you back and then you speak highly of her, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's good. And I don't know why people just can't respect that. This what they want to do. This what they like.
Yeah, nah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? All these different opinions
I
about...
mean, motherfuckers always hate on, you know what I'm saying, what they can't be or who they want to be. You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, that's just what it is, man. MEANA, you've been doing this shit for a minute, man. Like, you know how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come up under you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have tough skin, especially in this day and
Yeah,
time right now.
absolutely.
You know
You
what
hear
I'm
me?
saying?
And I ain't even gonna lie though, like she is Soldier Red, man. She got some tough skin. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And you know you know what I'm saying? So
That's
you
a-
know,
that's
like,
a good
cause
thing
you
for
know
y'all.
that, like, it's like they trying to run off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? Bitches trying to run me off her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I done seen, you know, love quotes and shit where they say, man, get with a motherfucker that been through something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, and woo, woo, woo. And you know, she done been through it all. You know what I'm saying? She done been through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? So, and I done been through it all. You know what I'm saying? And been through the ringer. But, you know, like, man, let a nigga live, man.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, get off a nigga dick, man.
Gotta get off a
You know what I'm
nigga's
saying?
dick.
Like, come on, man. Like niggas be on a nigga dick like they're a female. Like, leave room for the bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, these niggas be on a nigga
Stop
dick.
crying, nigga. What the babies gonna do? All that fucking crying, man.
Yeah, man, these niggas be on a nigga dick like a bitch, man. I be like, man, these niggas got to know they out of pocket, man. You heard me?
Right.
Shit crazy, man. But it's cool, though. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
Y'all got...
ahead, do it.
so y'all cancel, you know, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and go into the music.
Oh, well, look, if
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
do that, let me
Yeah, but go ahead,
talk
go
my
ahead,
shit
get
then.
off,
It was something about Brooke podcast that she did with us that, you know what I'm saying, like, you found out or made you like, I didn't even know that, like, some shit that, you know.
Wait, say that
she-
again?
Like the podcast we did with Brooke, was it some shit that you learned? Because I know that podcast was informative,
Oh,
2 hours.
yeah, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? But she don't hide nothing from me anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I knew like 75% of it, but it definitely was a couple of other things that I learned, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, made me appreciate her story even more.
Yeah, that's what on that
You know
time
what I'm saying?
talking about.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that kind of information come out only when asked. Like,
Nah,
you know
I
what
ain't
I'm
even gonna
saying?
lie. That was a dope ass podcast. You know what I mean? That was a dope ass interview. Like, and it was very informative. You know what I'm saying? I love the way she carried herself. I love the way she, you know, owned her shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, ain't hot, like, nah, whatever y'all got to say, I'm gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all put it out there and say something about, like, it ain't breaking news.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, it was dope. You heard me? And I definitely, you know what I'm saying, learned a couple of things that, you know what I'm saying, like, I wasn't privy to, or maybe she hadn't got around, you know what I'm saying, to telling me that yet. But yeah, it was dope.
Like you said before we moved into music, I'm gonna ask you this. Cause you was like a nigga, I always kept my shit on the low, my relationships, and Brooke on the opposite side, she totally different. I always had my came up having my shit in the light.
Nah, facts.
It's like a nigga caught in between, like I don't do it, I don't fuck with this, but
Yeah,
the
nah,
shit that's
but
coming from it, that shit cool.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I've been a celebrity since I was 15, 16, like, so, you know, attention don't even much really move me like that, like, or don't excite me like that, or I don't even be really tripping like that, about that, like, because, you know, I be more, you know, on the music, like, you know what I'm saying, side of things, and, you know, trying to, you know, gain the attention from
That's what
that.
I was
and,
meaning. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, because, you know, I got, you got niggas in the industry like, you know, E40, who you know, kept his marriage, you know what I'm saying, under the radar for 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying? And now he, you know, like, I didn't even know 40 was married for real for a long time. 2 Chainz, you know what I'm saying? Another one who been married, you know what I'm saying, like 20 years, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't no Chainz was married, man. You hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know, niggas settle, you know, niggas rich, niggas wealthy, you know what I'm saying? And niggas come, you know what I mean?
Popping out with it.
Yeah,
That play a
like,
part too.
so,
Right.
but, you know, I look at those type of situations and be like, damn, man, like if they would have came out with it earlier, way in the beginning, would it even much stood the test of time that it stood? Like, I think they had to have a solid type of
With all that
female
shit
to
coming in.
understand the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To really be like, you know what, I'm going to stay inside. I'm going to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take to the kids. And, you know, like when you ready to, you know what I mean? You know, be woo or whatever. I don't know what they, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
You heard me?
I look at it like, you know what I'm saying, when a nigga gets to a certain level of maturity, those type of things just play itself that way because you understand the value of who you dealing with compared to when you was a younger boy. Like now,
Absolutely.
like, you still looking, searching, you know what I'm saying? But when you get to a certain level of maturity, you start looking like, man, nah, this is something I could build with. You know what I'm saying? When niggas wasn't thinking about building at a younger age. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
Because a lot of these females, you know, just, you know, come with some pussy and some head and, you know what I mean? Like, nigga could get that from anywhere. Like, bitch, like, bring me some ideas with you. Like, bring me some worth with you. Like, you know, bring me some good credit with you. Like, a something, you know what I'm saying, that can help, you know, just, you know what I'm saying, because I know what I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to the table, you know what I'm saying, legendary status, you know, like, I'm coming to the table, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, with you heard me? Like, I ain't coming.
I'm him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so, you know, like nowadays, man, niggas just gotta understand, like, yeah, man, nigga got a date on their level, man.
It happened this fast for you before?
Huh?
It happened this fast for you before?
You know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you know, I got a big heart, you heard me, and a good heart, you heard me, and you know, I don't be on no time frame or nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like,
in your heart.
man, it's all on, you know what I'm saying? If I feel it and it, you know what I'm saying, and it feel good and it's rocking good and it's going, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be trying to run from it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so I'm one of them niggas, man. So it's like,
No, I get that.
yeah, man. You know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you could, you know, that like, you believe in love at first sight?
All that.
You think
Hey, I don't know if I believe in that, you know what I'm saying? But I believe in love at first night, maybe. Hey, nah, let me stop, man. But yeah, man.
You think you could be tender?
What you mean?
Tender,
Now you know what
like,
that man mean.
You know what I mean?
Like, nah, I'm saying, like, I'm trying to get some clarity on it before I answer. You know what I'm saying?
Tender, meaning like, damn, that felt good and I'm in love. Tender,
Absolutely.
you know what
Oh,
tender means?
yeah. Nah,
Would you
facts.
look at yourself as...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could be tender. Yeah, absolutely. I could be tender. You heard me? I ain't even gonna be, you heard me? I ain't
Nah,
gonna
that's
keep
some
it all the way
OG shit.
I'll
Jewish.
fuck with you for that.
I'm gonna keep it
I'll fuck with you
Jewish.
for that, dog.
Yeah,
I'll fuck with you for that one. You know what I'm saying? I can be tender.
Yeah.
You like what you like, huh?
You heard me? You like what you
Right,
like. You know what you know. You feel what you feel, and it is what it is.
Right.
Facts,
You know what I mean?
facts.
Yeah.
So
man.
with that being said, because this the ultimate question people want to know, if that's what it is, we soft, we Virgos, we feel, we hard, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? People want to know is a nigga get that reverse tattoo. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to know.
Hey, I was thinking about it. You heard me?
Thinking about it and doing it is different. Nigga. What we talking
but
about?
I'm saying, like, man, hey, just stay tuned.
That's a Fendi, nigga.
Stay posted, huh?
Stay posted, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's get to the music, man. That nigga still.
Well, go-
Oh, man.
you know, just to switch the subject a little bit before we get out here.
No, to the music.
I know that's. I know where I'm going. I know I got it. Going into the music thing. Y'all had some dates that some of the dates on
That
the
we
tour
moved around.
They got like canceled for whatever. Not canceled.
Got moved.
Postponed.
Yeah, got postponed.
So
Yeah.
you know how conflicting will this be with Wayne about to go on the Carter 6 tour and y'all doing the High Boy reunion and y'all doing
So
the
I mean,
30 year
anniversary tour. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. You know what I mean? But Wayne. I mean, I think it was around Mother's Day, you know, when Wayne, you know, decided to reschedule the Memphis and the OKC date, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the shit had, like, he was going through just a lot with the shit with the broad,
with
you
the
know what I'm
relationship,
saying?
yeah,
Was
yeah,
saying
put out and
put
all
out
that
for
shit.
Mother's Day and all this and all that, and you know, the little homie ain't want to come outside, like, he ain't want to
Deal with the press.
he ain't want to
Deal
deal
with
with
the
the
press of that,
pressure
yeah.
and just the bullshit that
Come
came
with
with
that
all
shit,
that,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He didn't
So
know it was Mother's Day.
you know, he want.
You know, 'cause Wayne don't be.
Now nigga said,
ain't
hey,
in tune,
Mother's Day.
So those ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting set back, right? And you know, they just reannounced them though. I think for September 22nd and September 28th. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make up, you know, them Louisiana Fest dates, and you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, both of them gonna be sold out, and they're gonna be incredible shows or whatever. But and then we ended up postponing a couple of the Cash Money 30-year anniversary dates, which is, you know, now scheduled for, like, you know, July, I think it's 16th, 17th, 27th, 28th, 23rd, you know what I'm saying? So,
Dates,
you know, yeah, we got it all. We got it all right. You know what I mean? It was just some, you know, things with the promoters, you know, dealing with marketing and promotion, and you know what I'm saying? Just things of that nature, and you know, just everybody being on the same page without me, you know, going into, you know what I'm saying, too much. But yeah, man, we back at it, man.
Do
You know
that
what I mean?
shit change?
Like we back at
the
it.
bag,
Huh?
Do the bag change through like dates in certain
Wait,
states?
say that again.
Do the bag change or that don't
Oh
change?
no!
it's like
The
one-
front end be already secured. You know what I'm saying?
don't
So
change.
yeah, nah. So like
So this
you know
state
what I
don't
mean?
pay more than this state, and that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
no,
like, that shit don't change.
nah. Just say like one state. You know what I'm saying? I might, you know, be getting 75. You know what I'm saying? It's another market where I
Right,
might
all right,
get.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like I mean,
all right. I
yeah,
know
I
that.
mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got A markets, you got B markets, you got C markets. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
So
know that.
certain markets, you know what I mean? You might take a pay cut in. You know what I'm saying? Because of
venue.
the venue size and
Right.
how many the venue
right.
hold.
Right.
You know
Gotta
what I
make
mean?
sense still.
Because it might be
Yeah.
some venues that hold 8,000 and then some that hold 17.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I
I
mean?
need more
so,
money for
Yeah,
that.
So the
all
ones
right.
that,
I get less money for the smaller
Yeah,
venues
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're not making that much money.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure everybody eat, right? You want to make sure the promoter eat. You want to make sure y'all eat. You want to make sure everybody happy. You know what I
You
mean?
ain't never
So,
went somewhere till like, damn, man, they ain't feeling me.
yeah, I mean, you know, we all had those type of nights. You know,
No,
I mean, I
would've thought
ain't
you
gonna
had
say
that since you been home.
I mean, not since I've been home.
Just
You know
some
what I mean? But
some hyper than others.
But yeah, absolutely,
Right,
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I might be at one spot one night. You know what I'm saying? And it's, 3,000 to 5,000 motherfuckers in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Singing every word. And then you might be in another spot the next night, way somewhere else, and it might be 300 motherfuckers in that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, it just depends on the markets, man. You know what I'm saying? Some markets bigger than each other. I mean, some markets bigger than others. Some markets is, it just depends on the market.
And some people are fans of y'all differently in different areas.
Exactly.
Oh, nah, I
Exactly.
get that. That's simple. Nah, I get he confirmed with that. So how you rate? Because I know you saw Turk interview with Beehive and
Which one?
Holman was rating,
The
asking
album.
him how to rate the album with the Hot Boys. Turk. You know what I mean? He was saying he know for sure his was better than yours. So how do you rate it? You know what I'm saying? Call it 6. I'm actually the same question that Big Brother had asked him.
Listen, bro. I'm one of Wayne's biggest fans. You know what I mean? Like, and that's my love, bro. Like, and I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? And he my GOAT. And he was my GOAT. Even before this album, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna change because of this album. But it took me like 3 or 4 different times to listen to the album, through and through you know what I'm saying, to understand, like, you know, his vision, right, and where he was going with it, and for, you know, certain songs to grow on me as fast as other songs grew on me,
Right.
you know what I mean? And, yeah, man, like, if you a real, you know, hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, connoisseur and really a motherfucker who just into the culture and really, you know, be really, you know what I'm saying, like, then, you know, that's Wayne being Wayne and Wayne doing Wayne. It's not, you know, I don't think, it's not the best Carter, you know what I mean, like, because in my eyes, like, 3 and 5, you know what I'm saying, is my favorite 2 and 2. 2, 3, and 5, like, it's my favorite Carters, right, you know what I mean? And the one with, man, I miss my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that one there, too, was like, nah, that's one.
That's
I
one?
think that's one. I think that
I
Miss
like
My
photo.
Dogs was on
Photo.
one. Nah, I like that 5. That 5.
sir.
So, like, the lyrics on that 5 is like, and then that, yeah.
Y'all
he
played
really,
that on the road? Y'all played that on the road? I miss my dog. I miss my dog. Y'all played that?
He ain't never did it yet. You hear me? He ain't never did it yet. And I think that, you know, the crowd will respond crazily, like, if he was the, you know what I'm saying, perform that record, like, on one of them. But I think, you know, he'll get around to it. Maybe I need to put it in his ear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To let him know, like, man, you need to add that, you know what I'm saying,
shit
to the
goes
show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you just do 1.5 verses or 2 verses, but that Man, I Miss My Dogs, like, you know, that's a fan favorite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it looked like it themes y'all being at the
Exactly.
reunion.
It
of
makes
the
sense.
album.
It makes sense.
Now I got y'all. We all together again.
it
Damn, I miss my dogs.
man,
Yeah,
it makes
that-
sense.
that'd be
It makes
grand.
sense.
That'd be
It
grand.
makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense. Nah, facts.
So
Facts.
that was the Carter 6. So down to...
Yeah, nah, but the 6 is, I mean, my favorite song on there is the one with him, Big X the
and Jay
Plug,
Jones.
And Jay Jones.
yeah, that song got that vibe, you know, got that beat, like everything about it, you know, just scream South, you know, scream like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
city, like
it's
it's
that
just,
level, right.
yeah,
It's on that
it's what we be wanting to hear from Shorty, like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying,
right.
like. Yeah, but it's you know, the record with Wyclef, like, you know, it's a whole lot of other records, you know what I'm saying, that I love too. So, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm biased, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm always give Wayne an 8. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's Shorty, man. That's my brother, and that's the way I view him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the lyrics ain't never gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe, like, it's some, you know, like, I think maybe on a couple of beat selections, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have went another route, but like I say, like, you know, Shorty know what he doing, man. He been doing this a minute. Like, he ain't make it the rock star status. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bullshit, right?
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the records is one of the songs they was playing during the NBA Finals.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Anthem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Right.
you know, like, he know what he doing. You know what I mean? Like, because they picked that joint up immediately.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The album wasn't out a couple of weeks, and now that joint on the NBA Finals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why he's hating, you know what I'm saying, man? He's
Dude
shaking
got
a
a-
back.
you got a
Like, they
bigger
got a
vision.
song,
Yeah,
they
he
got a, you know what I'm
understand,
saying? They got a
yeah.
song on the NBA Finals, man.
No, Turk
You know what I'm
said
saying?
Turk wasn't taking nothing away from Wayne. He made sure
Yeah.
he put, but he did say Wayne gonna have trouble. But when
Man,
they got to
listen,
you, he said
man,
for sure.
well,
Yeah.
come on,
hey,
Ron.
but
Come
look,
on, bro.
but look
You
though,
know what I
the
mean? Like,
advantage Turk
listen.
got though. No, right now the advantage Turk got. I'm saying it's a suspense because look, Dan, the Carter 6 out.
Advantage.
I'm saying
Yeah,
the Carter
facts.
6 out.
Facts.
Freedom of speech out.
Facts.
Turk shit ain't out. It's about to drop. So we
Nah,
don't know
I
when he
thought,
coming.
what you talking about that, what the name of that shit is?
Joseph.
I thought that been out.
No, he had a date that he took it back.
So it never dropped?
Never dropped it, yeah.
That's why I'm saying advance for us to be like,
But
damn.
I thought that shit been out.
But no,
Because you got
no.
CeeLo records and everything.
But
Oh, yeah, but I'm just like, I'm saying, but for Turk to be like
He
you
extra
know,
confident.
compare it,
Yeah.
and that's cool. You supposed
I
to have
thought- yeah,
confidence,
yeah.
and you supposed to be like,
I'm the
but
best-
come
yeah.
on, Ron, like, come on, bro, like, really. You know what I'm saying?
Can't fuck
Like,
with this
come on, like, really, come on, Ron, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
But look, B-
Like, come on, bro. You heard me? You know what I'm
in
saying?
the defense of no, in the defense of Turk,
Yeah.
He did say, because I don't want it to be
yeah,
lopsided. He said,
yeah.
man, that's my brothers. It's friendly competition.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
facts.
It's all
And it used to be like that in the studio.
It's all marketing.
Yeah,
I'm coming with that shit.
yeah, that was a marketing move because he don't believe that in real life. he know better. Man, wrong.
But I ain't look at it like, I didn't take it when I saw it.
It'll get some talk. It'll get it talking.
Yeah,
but he don't believe that.
He
Know
don't,
what
man,
saying,
come
right?
on, man. Brown sound like he from Memphis, man. Know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You done lost your swag and everything, man. Like, stop what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But that's the pro, though.
But listen,
that's the pro.
I don't want this shit to go backwards. Listen, I don't want it to go backwards because we was on a good place.
We just rebutted in his podcast.
Like, we rebutted him, but I'm just saying.
All right.
Because he did speak on that.
All right.
But I'm saying the reason why I was saying bring it back is because ultimately it wasn't to disrespect you.
Yeah, no. It just was him
like,
feeling confident in him and himself. My shit gonna be better than Wayne shit. My shit gonna be better than Jules shit.
Yeah.
And you supposed to feel like that.
Yeah, and I just
you know what I'm
wanted
saying?
to.
But deep down inside, you know that ain't gonna be true.
And it was a form
What if you come out smoking?
I mean, then I'm gonna give him his props.
Okay, that's
you know what I'm
where
saying?
I'm at.
I'm gonna give him his
Like,
props.
if he come out and his
But
shit
I ain't
just
gonna never
smoking.
facts, man. But I know better though. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I also know that.
Stop, bro.
Yeah, but look, cause a nigga also know nigga was being confident, but this social media, bro.
Yeah, nah, nigga.
It was a little
you know
woo
what I'm
in there
saying?
to title it like that to make you think otherwise.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts,
Like, but it's still friendly. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
that definitely in there.
So I just wanted to establish that we come a long way with this. And I don't want it to go back.
Nah. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love.
And I'm gonna state this for the record because me and you talk, and I know that wasn't what that was. No, we ain't gotta talk about that. We ain't gotta get that no light. Nah, we ain't gotta talk about that. But just moving, like you back and forth from Vegas to the city. Do you be out there in Vegas just saying like, fuck that, man, I just want to move back to that bitch for good, but you know that ain't the right route. But
what?
Do you
move back well?
To this bitch for good.
Man, boy, shit, me. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I'm having the best time of my life in Vegas. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And from Vegas, I'm going to Miami. You know what I mean? But, you know, Miami, a spot in Miami, a spot in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Might get... And I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, man, I'm New Orleans through and through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my city. Like, you know, like, I'm a product of my city. Like, you know, this the city, you know, that embraced me. You know, that you know, been rocking me with me, like, since day one. Like, you know, the city that, you know what I'm saying, gave me 14 years, like, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? And it's like... I just feel like I done outgrew it, like, and you know, it be so much, you know, just drama and bullshit and just extra shit that be going on that I just don't need to be a part of while I'm chasing, you know, this other shit, like, yeah, man, I done been there, done that, you know what I mean? Like, I done been there, done that, man, you know what I mean? So it's like, nah, man, sometimes... You know, when you got a lot of, you know, when you got a pass and you know, you didn't, you know what I mean, just been in the trenches like I've been in them, and you know, you didn't got a second chance at it, man. Like, now you gotta get away, man, to continue to prosper and continue to grow and continue to, you know, build, man, because, you know, I mean, not everybody, but you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers, man, that's just like crabs in a bucket, man.
And you know where you was at when you was staying down and how you was before you went to jail.
Exactly.
And drugging. So that's a part of your thoughts. Like, I'll never go back to that bitch.
All that. And not that I never go back to that bitch, because I'm always coming back to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just to be living here, like, day to day, like, I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Ain't got enough motion.
I ain't even gonna set myself up like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know them people, you know what I'm saying? I love it, you know what I'm saying? These niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to let no nigga trick me out my spot, man.
What you and Baby, I mean, this where I'm at. What you and Baby conversations be about?
We gotta get out here in a second.
I know, at this day and time, due to meaning like this, is Baby presence missed in the mix of you doing work now? Because I'm quite sure, and what I mean by that is like, you know, some things that Birdman want for an album or the way he want an album structured or whatever, is that present missed to some degree of like, because some of the things y'all was doing was mainly to the approval of like, what you think about that, Stunner? Like,
Yeah,
right?
him and Slim. Yeah, facts. Him, Slim, and pretty much Fresh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once we recorded shit, turned it in, like, you know, they was the main, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say it's missed because, you know, I got, you know what I'm saying, Stunner on speed dial, and like, I always ask for his, you know, opinion. You know, I always ask him how he feel about shit. Like, I always run shit across him. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, it be some shit that, you know, he approve of, and some shit he'll be like, nah, man, just I think you need to do this like this. You know what I'm saying? And do that like that. So, you know, I definitely, you know, still got his ear and still got his heart and still got his support, like as if, you know, I was still, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I appreciate, you know, having that and just having somebody, you know, like that, like with the track record that he got that I could, you know, depend on and lean on, because at the end of the day, like, this nigga responsible for so much greatness and, you know, so many hits and so many, you know, platinum records and like, so I would be dumb if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, use that, you know what I mean, like that relationship and just, you know, that love, you know, to help guide me on, you know, where I'm trying to take Chopper City. You see what I'm saying?
But what I'm directly meaning is, I know that you have him on speed dial, but I'm talking about the presence of him, like being there at times, like set a tone in the room. You know, like depending on certain friends that's in the room. Like
Yeah. When me, him, not really. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I go in that joint and, you know, create my own vibe and create my own, you know, swag, and you know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole different, you know what I mean? But when me, him, like, just say me, him, Jacquees, you know, all us in there together, like, you know, his presence definitely, you know, play a major role, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, that's Stunner. Like, niggas still want to impress him. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas still want to, you know, make, like niggas know.
You want to see his head, like,
like
when you land balls,
absolutely.
You want to see him make a face like,
so
bitch, you killing
facts.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, nah, because that's just like, you know, like having Slim in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nigga jank that bitch and you lace something and then jank stamp that bitch, you like, oh yeah, I got something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah,
that presence was missed.
Facts. Like that camaraderie that we had, you know, like, because we never recorded a Juvie album without all us there. Like, we never recorded a BG album without all us there. We never recorded a Wayne album with, like, we all, and Baby and Slim made sure that, you know what I'm saying, that all us was in there to support each other, whether we was doing group albums, Big Timers albums, or solo albums, we all was gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, it's Wayne's session or it's Juvie's session and we working on G Code or we working on this or whatever the fuck we working on, we all had to be there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, that's just what it was.
They had a list of rules for real? That shit was real?
Yeah. I mean,
I heard somebody say about that shit about a while back.
I mean, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just for us, you know, just being late, you know, and you know, just studio, like, I know, you know what I'm saying? No, but just, you know, it was just certain shit
protocol. To run a business. We need some type of protocol.
Like structure. We had structure. It was structure.
You write this song, you don't get a Ferrari like Birdman next week. I think Fresh was talking about the rules on that bitch. That's the list of rules I'm talking about. If you don't get that bird, if you don't get that Lambo, bitch, you gotta wait for that.
Nah, it was like
nah, we gotta wrap it up. It's all love, nigga.
Nah,
you know one thing, we can bust it down like this shit like home for you, man. Like,
already. Man,
you
I
and
told
me have
you,
been
man,
knowing each other,
whatever, however, man. You know I told you what it is, man. You heard me? Nah, it's all love, bro. Whenever, however, man. You heard me? You already know what it is, man. All love.
I go by Gas the Realest.
I Mr. MEANA the Motivator, brother.
You already know what to watch.
Watch this, don't watch that other shit.
Yeah.
Boom.
You heard me?